Right, let's try this again. Game progress will be lost. Let's get rid of it. Let's just get rid of it. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll have fixed those infernal sound issues that plagued the last one. Right, go beginnings again because it's only a quick one. I think I'm a bit more with it now. So we'll begin in a moment. Kind of, Nick, kind of, but I think I've got it working a bit better now. So so hopefully, yes. Look at all these weapons I didn't unlock. Look at all these weapons. So we'll try and have a bit more of an analytical look through it now. Hopefully. Have a quick look, see, because like I say, I downloaded this file off the internet so I could get a few of the scenarios unlocked. Let's see what I can actually afford and buy and stuff like that. Why did you? Well, it's because the last one was plagued with a few emulation issues, which I think, fingers crossed, I fixed. I need to test them anyway, so I may as well just run through it again. And we'll have a proper look. We'll have a proper look this time. For the magic elevator, I can't believe everybody just totally misses the elevator shaft that goes shooting into the sky. So we will endeavour to find it for everybody today. Jaluvar, hello, welcome. Look at all these, look. I didn't even unlock these. I wonder... I think this is the American version ROM, which has the hilarious gaff in the oh, why have you crashed on me, game? Why does Dolphin hate me tonight? We interrupt these proceedings. Just bear with. Emulation, guys, it's a hoot. Honestly, you'll have your best time doing emulation. Wow. It's not there, Nick, because it's crashed. Dolphin has given up. I tell you, I've done an update. I guess I hadn't updated it the last time they released one, and it's literally dying before my very eyes now. I'm okay, Jaluva. How are you? I see you've been streaming some RE games as well. There you go, Nick. It's back. It's back. We're gonna show everybody the magic elevator, aren't we, Sonny? Let's do it.
Welcome.
Aaron, yo.
Umbrella Chronicles. Accessing
I want to do a special shout out for DC Douglas's pronunciation of zombies here. I'm just gonna let it play for a second.
Biohazard. The outbreak occurred in the summer of 1998. It started in the American Midwestern town of Raccoon City and brought hell to Earth. The T-virus was developed as a biological weapon. Proliferating amongst the unsuspecting public, it metamorphosed them into living death zombies.
Zombies.
Resident Evil, the Umbrella Chronicles.
Right, so welcome to Nest. Welcome. Oh God, imagine if it did. In the Umbrella Chronicles remake. So, keep your yes, as Nick says, keep your eyes peeled. And I'm just going to Alt F4 if the emulator's playing up this time.
The plans to reuse the management
Evil Within 2. Still not played either of the Evil Within games.
Unfortunate outburst. Not only that, but the incident appeared to spread the virus to the area surrounding the mansion, causing a biohazard outbreak. It is time to abandon the sinking ship that is Umbrella.
Middle of the night, July 23rd, 1998.
The virus is out. We can't hide this anymore.
It appears Umbrella is finished.
You're just gonna walk away? Our research isn't complete. We can make a more powerful virus.
Do what you like.
I was always puzzled why they chose to set this sequence both in this and Zero in this monitor room and not like, you know, the state-of-the-art one.
I will bring
That's
them
in
into
the Umbrella Laboratory, like, you know, a few floors below this.
Damn it!
Everyone's like Umbrella is over. As you've shown though, Nick, as you've already talked on the Discord, look at all the BOWs running around. It's too good. What's wrong with William's voice exactly? Although I think it's the same voice actor that plays him in Remake 2.
Wesker here. I will
Hello,
use
Mish.
the ropeway to return to the training facility and depart from there.
I swear. Seriously, guys, just don't even bother. Just don't. Don't update it. If you get an offer to update Dolphin, the next time you load it, don't do it. Just do not do it, because I've had historically no problems with this emulator until I literally updated it about 10 minutes before we came on stream. So I don't know what is going on. It keeps crashing.
Welcome to the Umbrella.
Yes, I know.
Resident Evil, the Umbrella Chronicles.
We'll just skip everything. Just skip everything. Skip everything.
The plans to reuse the management.
Yep.
Wesker here. I will use the ropeway to return to the training facility and depart
I don't even know
from
why
there.
they bothered you giving you the false impression that you can look around, because it makes such little difference given how on rails and how shaky the camera is. And the headshots aren't as satisfying as dead aims either. Yoke! Are you playing? We're playing Umbrella Core.
I need to
It
get
just
it
looks
running.
different.
The power room's
I know you'd
down
approve.
the hill.
Is it my birthday? It's all about the UC acronyms with you, isn't it, Yoke? stealth spiders that just weren't there before. I like the way the camera focuses on the one that isn't going to immediately attack you. I think it's a really, really good mechanic for a light gun game, that is. Like there. Kind of gives you no chance. Right, there. So, obviously when you go down, think of like when you go down and hit the bottom, the big red industrial doors lead essentially where the Shed 3 would be. So we're talking beneath Shed 3. To the left of that is the elevator. Now, here is roughly where this gigantic elevator shaft that sprouts from the ground that takes you up to the training facility should be. So roughly where the pointer is, just there. It's not exact, but it is theoretically exactly there. It should just go straight out of the ground, straight up into a cloud where the management training facility just hovers above the Arclay forest. It is a camouflage one. It's using Predator tech, because this is how they disguised their mad experiments. As you can see, the cliff is just there. Other theories include we're in a cavern that has a replica moon in it. I like that one. Yeah, just there. That's not clouds you can see there. That's the walls of a large cavern that has a moon in it. I totally saw it, guys. Come on. It's the same setup as that. Oh dear. So you've got to basically memorise the enemies there, because you know, the camera will focus on the left-hand one, but the one from the right will attack you, which, again, if you've played light gun games all your life like I have, you know, I grew up on things like the Virtual Cop games and stuff like that. I loved them. And to some extent House of the Dead. You know, it breaks the rules, you know. There are specific rule sets when you are designing a light gun game, and that's not to deliberately throw your focus off just to mess you about. I mean, Dark Side Chronicles is just, you know, the camera's just doing this all the time. I just don't even know what's going on when you play that game. So, just to give you another sense of geography, as we were looking at Shed 3 ahead of Wesker then, if you now think I am beneath Shed 3, I've gone through these, what would be the big industrial doors in Resident Evil 2, and we're now where Rebecca fights the Proto-Tyrant for the first time in Zero. We're about to go into the elevator that she'll go into, which then becomes the magic elevator, which can take you up to the management training facility through the giant elevator shaft that you all saw shooting out of the ground into the Wizard Zack's castle from Fantastic Dizzy, which is a reference probably lost on all of you. So all Wesker has to do, theoretically, to go back to the training facility is push that little button there. I'm going to try and shoot it for him. Fuck, I missed. You saw, I tried though, guys. The House of the Dead. I was going to stream the House of the Dead games, actually, because they're actually quite good fun. I wonder if there exists people who skip games like Zero, Remake, 2, 3, Code Veronica, and simply played the 2 light gun games and says that. And that's me all caught up for the prequel. Just, oh gosh, beautiful. Well, the thing is, in a sort of funny way, you know, that's kind of what they were designed to be, weren't they? I mean, this was designed to be like the big recap game before Resident Evil 5. You know, the ending of this game, you know, Wesker is promising the conflict between him and Spencer, which then leads into RE5. But hey, the character models look great. Right, make sure you pause after the Proto-Tyrant fight when we reach topside. Remember. Why has Wesker got Jill's pose? Yay, the sound issue seemed fixed. Switch versions of this will probably do alright. I'm waiting for the VR versions, yo. Get this going on PlayStation VR, it'd be amazing. It's on a system that saw no RE5. Yeah, exactly. But then that's a total series failure, isn't it? It's just the series notorious for that, you know. I pity the people that want to play Code Veronica and don't have, you know. Although to be honest, it's not too bad now. It's just a shame the PlayStation 4 version of Code Veronica in the UK is nerfed. But you can get it on a Xbox Series X through backwards compat, and it's actually really good. What is that zombie doing? Look at that one. It's flying through the sky. What is going on? Oh, I'm going to detonate. Take the master elevator. Oh yeah. Yeah, could have done that. Take the train back to the Sonic RPD.
What do we have here? You were supposed to have been disposed of.
I'm trying to remember the reverse controls. Here we go. Shed 6. Do you mean Shed 5 or Shed 6? Quite as consistent as the magic elevator, the shed numbering. You know, I forget which is it Outbreak that has 6, and the rest of the time it's 5, isn't it? I can never remember which way around it goes. Pathetic. Right, okay, enter button ready. Outbreak, I figured it did. Okay. No, you can't really see it because of the home menu. But yeah, magic elevator there. You can't really see it, but that... Oh yeah, so it literally just exists. It's just there. Just randomly sort of rendered into space. Inside from the outside. Yeah, there's no outer wall or anything. I guess they just were hoping people weren't going to look too closely at it. But yeah, it's certainly there.
Apparently even this refuse has T's recovery ability.
And you would assume that is the... I don't know, what is the theory on this? I can't remember what Bats puts in his mythology. Would you say that's the death of the Proto-Tyrant, or would he then go on to fight Rebecca?
It's brittle.
It's
The being
brittle.
value still needs a little more work.
Very time. That gun sound is straight from like Virtual Cop, House of the Dead, and Time Crisis. Yeah, it was the quintessential light gun game shooting sound, wasn't it? And look, the Windows repaired itself from earlier. Why doesn't it just continue on? It baffled me that. No hallway in RE0 to the ropeway outside Shed 5 or train derailment. Nope. And there's a really humorous gaff in the water treatment plant, isn't there, where to abridge the scenario in Train Derailment 3, the elevator takes you to a completely different part of the training facility, doesn't it? Sorry, the treatment plant. It's completely broken geography. I always remember when the first time I played it, I was like, this doesn't lead here. What the hell's going on? It is amazing seeing these environments in first person, though. I will say that. I mean, going around the Spencer Mansion is absolutely glorious. Change the sensitivity on the mouse as well, so it shouldn't just reload at awkward times, because it doesn't improve my accuracy over much, but. Eileen Valentine, hello! July 23rd, daylight. Mimicry Marcuses have overtaken the facility. Somehow, Billy's still alive. Timeline is messed. We'll just call that a really well moonlit night, Sonny. I mean, it is in the I seem to remember in the beta photos, the beta backgrounds of the marshalling yard in the Zero trial. It does show a full moon, but then it's overcast in this, so I don't know. Does anybody know? I have this game and never got around to playing it. You, in all honesty, aside from seeing these environments in first person, which is worth a kick, you ain't missing much, unfortunately. There's a good 4 miles between the marshalling yard and the management training facility. Yep. But hey, not if you've got the magic elevator, Nick. I mean, you guys are not making things easier. We've just shown you how it works. We've shown you the cliff edge. Why do you deny the geography? Yoke, why are they denying the geography? I need to dig out my Wii U and play this. Yeah, I mean, it's fun enough. It's a light gun game shooter set in Resident Evil, and it does play a lot better on the Wii, it must be said. on its sort of. I mean, it even plays better on the Wii than it does the PlayStation 3 with the Wiimotes, because the sort of frantic nature of this game can sometimes throw the calibration of the I don't know what they're called, move controllers off. The amazing Eliminator said no one, yoke. Except George Trevor. Where is he? That poll that Sonny did has actually killed George Trevor off. I haven't seen him for ages. He's laying low. I agree with him, yoke. We're talking about hunters, guys. We're not comparing it to a, you know, plague crawler. Oh, Mr. Machine Gun. I played and beat Darkside Chronicles years ago. My condolences. It caused him to go underground. It absolutely did. Right, Crimson Heads galore. I mean, the architecture and everything does look fantastic in first person, it must be said. It's translated very well. What are you doing up there? Hunters used to be unique and amazing, now they're bland and boring. I would agree that modern hunters are nowhere near as... Although, as much as I don't like the redesign of the hunters in Remake 3, I really like the gameplay of the beta. I thought it was alright. Not too hot on the gammas at all, unfortunately. Remake hunters, yeah, they were. To me, they are the sort of finest hunter gameplay since the actual OG Resident Evil 1. Even if they do take their dodge animations from Dead Aim, we all know it's true. I wish they didn't scrap the zombie apes for 1.5. Yeah, and I do like the Spider-Man, or whatever it's called, in 1.5. It's a really cool design, if you've ever seen it. The actual builds, the magic door build or whatever, has them in it. Just Spencer killed George Trevor. Pretty sure I got ganked by a zombie around the corner here last time. You know something never discussed about RE0? The zombies in the training facility are hapless cleanup crew, but hunters eliminated. How they... Well, hunters were being... Hunters are actually in the cages, so that kind of makes sense. A lot of the BOWs in Zero are like accidental secondary infectants. But the hunters are actually for a training thing, aren't they?
Where might you be going, comrade?
My next mission.
The reclamation of the management training facility was your mission. Now you're just going to walk away without taking responsibility for your failure.
The T-virus has escaped. I will detonate the facility and dispose of it.
Comrade, don't forget who's in charge. You can't just do what you feel like. Maybe you need a little reminder.
I simply cannot.
This should be intriguing.
You know. Oh, wrong button, wrong button, wrong button. Stop it, Ivan. These tyrants are awful, absolutely. Should be down. And there we go. Look at that smirk, Nick. He knew what he was doing there, didn't he? Timed it perfectly.
I guess he didn't like his lesson.
But fix
We
the
have
sound
the
issues,
Talos
guys. Fix the
retrieval to
sound
take care
issues.
of anyway. Everything
Alright, became a fucking
for Umbrella.
well. About
My
that.
pursuers left behind. I regrouped with the Star's Alpha team. There was no time for delays. Umbrella's command structure was in motion, and the real struggle was about to begin. It was a stormy night when the leeches overwhelmed the Ecliptic Express. The Special Forces unit sent
Sonny's
to
just realised the
investigate
inevitability of it all.
reported an emergency, but the announcement was suddenly cut off and followed only by silence. Enter the Star's unit member, Rebecca Chambers. Umbrella has been at the center of my plans for a long time, but the train incident would prove to be the beginning of the end.
Star's here. Is anybody there? Star's here. Is anybody there?
The mold is causing hallucinations. Wanted to make a video on Biohazard stage. Do it! The stage is ace. It's really good. It's just a shame you can't get it uploaded on YouTube anymore. It gets content blocked every time. Why does she sound like Jerry and not Rebecca? Here he is, the man himself. What a
You're the
man.
escaped prisoner, Billy Cohen.
Can we put a hold on the whole arresting me thing? We
Chris?
have bigger things to worry about right now.
It's Chris! Look how good the graphics are though. Those visuals are pretty great. Slightly Americanized SEO, absolutely.
Fine. We'll worry about that later.
Worry about what later?
Better get to safety.
What are we talking about?
Easier said than done.
Why does Billy sound different?
Let's head upstairs.
It's so.
On the stairs too.
The most embarrassing thing is the first time I played this, I didn't even realise he had two voice actors.
It's moving.
Who's driving this thing?
How the hell would I?
better go find
You're
out.
insufferable, Sonny. Please. Stephanie Shea, is that Rebecca's voice actor? Sailor Moon voice actress, thank you. The random sound bites are weird. I mean, in Raccoon's Destruction 3, there's actual entire passages which don't make sense and they're all out of order. There's just times when Jill responds to, like Carlos, before he's even asked the question. I'm only joking. I know, it's all good, sir. All good.
To the ladder.
My moment has arrived, Bauer.
They're here too.
We don't have much choice but to keep going.
Look at this gameplay.
What's going on here?
Beats me. Never seen anything like this.
I imagine that's probably possible with Dolphin. I mean, Dolphin's proving to be quite versatile in terms of, you know, the sort of modifications and things you can do to the games. Puts the remake to shame. But moving slowly on a. How are they still up there? I would say the visual effects on when we first played this on the GameCube for this outdoor section was absolutely amazing. Zero was always a looker.
Don't call me princess.
Applying the emergency brake only for the train to accelerate faster makes no sense. A better method than the overblown hookshot. Yeah, simply climb.
We're surrounded.
But you could go back, surely?
Let's get back inside.
Right.
The hookshot is so shitty that they had to give it to Ada to make it halfway cool. See, it even offers you something that RE3R doesn't. Live selection.
And how exactly did you get here?
I was being transported when we were attacked by monsters. All the guards were killed.
So you figured it was the perfect chance to make your escape, huh? Well, not on my watch.
I just saved your ass back there. You still want to arrest me?
Sonny shot to death robed Marcus so badly that he doesn't even show up in the retelling of this.
We're gonna have to run for it.
Oh, QT. Missing my young Final Fantasy villain. Aren't we all? And the world will burn in an inferno of hate. It's just devastating, isn't it?
Something's above us.
Time to fall back.
What for all of 3.4 seconds that they're actually on screen, Nick? That drop kick.
Him again? Becca, this way.
All right.
They had to die for the Wolfpack to exist. Oh my god. What is happening? What is even happening? I literally don't think they give they give it any kind of animation there. They just literally
My shots are just bouncing off.
Aim for the head.
just had him appear. Oh.
Concentrate fire.
A better fight than the one that's actually in the game, to be honest. Buttons. There we go. I could still make the Umbrella Chronicles games if people unanimously agreed they were shit. But they're not Bibles of RE lore. Sergei is too strange an addition to really make it a valid section of the canon. Got to make it fit. They are exceptionally bad as retellings. Like I say, the only thing I get from the retellings is seeing environments that we've previously run around in first person, and that's literally it. I'm in the process of writing a script for my Umbrella Conspiracy review. Cool, very good. Picked up a few of the Perry novels this week that I hadn't had. I sort of thought 20 years on I'll complete that collection. AJ, hello. That's AJ long pause. It's the only thing I can come up with. Hello, sir. Welcome. Welcome. After they destroyed the Sanri biological weapon, Rebecca and Billy successfully engaged the brake and halted the runaway train. But the massive force created ended up derailing it. The pair barely managed to escape with their lives. Lying in front of them was the demolished Umbrella facility. Holy fucking underscores, AJ. I know, man, I know.
Come on.
It's Roger Craig Smith again. Poor Rebecca gets so belittled in this game.
Richard here. Rebecca, where are you?
I'm not sure, but I can see the entrance.
All right. rendezvous there.
Roger.
So I'm guessing you need a bodyguard, right?
No. Do you?
Look out for the scene. I think it's on this one. It's around the Eliminator attack. The actual cutscene where Billy's voice actor changes mid-scene. It's joyous. I'm pretty sure that occurs. Look at those monsters! And what does she get? She gets the explosive jar or grenade or whatever it is. Are you playing the game on native hardware emulation? This is the Wii version on Dolphin. We've had a few issues tonight, but thankfully it's settled down. He says as it's probably going to crash right now. But yeah, I'm using a mouse and keys. The use of unreliable narrator. Well, that's... yes. That's one way to say it. Rebecca was going through that horrible, traumatic mental experience in that scene, absolutely. The Samri biological experiment, Nick. The management training facility music is fantastic, though. Must be said.
Any monsters?
You back to being Roger again?
We better check upstairs.
No errors if you say it wasn't.
Umbrella Management Training Facility.
The first general manager, James Marcus.
You know him?
Just the name. He's been dead for some time now.
Friendly-looking guy.
And in less than 24... So Rebecca's heard of James Marcus, and in less than 24 hours, Chris won't even know what Umbrella is.
Please be silent as we reflect upon our company motto.
Hid in the med bay.
Obedience breeds discipline. Discipline breeds unity. Unity breeds power.
They did look great in the Wii, and to be honest, the PlayStation 3 versions look good as well. I mean, this looks, in all honesty, every bit as good as the PlayStation 3 version of emulation. Possibly a little better because you can just brute force it on the emulator. The old country accent.
Not this way.
Here.
Back to the Stellar Chalice. Alas, it's only Wednesday. Cannot allow school night drinking, guys. Can't encourage that. Trust me, don't drink in the week, and the first one on Friday tastes all the better. You've got to treat. You've got to make it a reward. Anything Chris knew back then was cigarettes, bros, and booze. Exactly. It's Friday somewhere in the solar system. It's Friday night. Explain, Yoke. What would Chris be doing? Marksmanship competitions? The mimicry zombies, just well, whatever they are. Leech zombies, do we call them leech zombies or mimicry zombies? I don't know. Hitting on young interns in the RPD. And beginning a tragic friendship with Elran, which will culminate in disaster. Jill was too busy not knowing where the substation was. Ooh. coming up to it. If my memories maybe failed me, but I'm pretty sure Billy's got 2 voice actors here.
We have to find another way.
Yeah, let's go back.
Rebecca! Hold on!
Thank you. Billy, I'm sorry, but I have to know. Did you really kill 23 people?
We were ordered to attack the village. But orders don't justify slaughtering innocent people.
And there you go.
So, what happened in that village? You can't talk about it, can you?
Cheers, Aaron. Thanks for dropping by, man. Thank you. It was a bit of an impromptu one tonight, as it was. I mean, I wasn't even expecting to do train derailment, but the draw of it's just too much, as anyone knows.
I'm an escaped fugitive, remember? Didn't they tell you I was dangerous?
Yes, they did. But we have to work together if we want to make it out of this.
Yeah. Survival first.
Exactly. That's a pretty high quality texture there. Fitting music. Does Stoneville even show up in the remakes? Isn't there an overpass name that has it on?
This'll get us up.
In the clock tower square, I'm sure. Isn't one of the I'm sure that one of the overhead signs for the road says Stoneville. That's some good club music. I think it is in the Kite Brothers. Yeah, I think it's in that puzzle actually. Yeah, it's a good shout. Thank you for the host as well, Eileen Valentine. I've just seen that prompt pop up. Thanking you. Like a hippie bar in Amsterdam. Nick, explain. Nick in his happening bars again. did he literally jump down from the sky? Pot-filled rooms. Nicholas!
Ugh, it smells like the zoo.
It's the Centurion or whatever it's called. Oh no, I missed that completely. Thankfully, I think there is a herb. If I can get a chance to look at it. Oh, terrible. Just as awkward to fight in this as they are in anything. Look at this. Be gone. Didn't get a first aid spray either.
Armor's in the way.
I must have missed it. Have I missed the first aid spray? The eliminators, absolutely. You know, and Umbrella Chronicles loves the eliminators so much it has to bring them back for Umbrella's End. God, that sucked. Where's the first aid spray on this level? I had a submachine gun as well. I didn't even realise. I remember when Zero came out, people figured it was Capcom trying to answer the skinned gorilla reference in the Keeper's Diary, but no.
An elevator. This'll get us up.
I've really missed the first aid spray on this level. Because it's there. It's the eliminators. What are the eliminators of the confidential report, Nick? Educate us all. Tell us. Just normal, what, like a squad? Does anyone actually know why this why the default pistol for the stars in this is called the Samurai Edge 2. Why 2? A tri-squad, oh my god. The Tri-Squad became one of those... It's a bit unfortunate for SD Perry, really, because the Tri-Squad became one of those sort of infamous things that she included in the novels that's sort of chased her ever since with regards to the Resident Evil community. Tri-Squad, well, they don't, no, you're absolutely right. I honestly can't remember enough about Caliban Cove to really recall anything about it, in all honesty. I sort of have to regretfully say. There's a British bloke in it who likes the Becker. Starter Becker. Chameleon hunters that went invisible. What, like the Farah fellow? Look, the bell's rendered. Zero HD, what were you doing?
Are you alright, Rebecca?
Yeah. Something's coming.
Octopus POW. Really? Wasn't it Underworld that had an actual T-Rex or something in its basement in the facility there, like an actual dinosaur BOW? Enemies! Daylight. It's just it's a low overcast evening, but it's a full moon, so it's just kind of reflecting across all the clouds, giving it an impression of like daylight.
We have to focus. Aim for the head.
We're stealthing around the corner when there's actually a bat in the sky. You just got to take it easy going round. You hear the frantic clicking of the mouse. Makes you realise how poor the fire rate is on the actual, basic pistol. Because I don't think you can upgrade the pistol in this, can you?
We have to go up.
Right.
suppose the thing is with the bat, it was never designed to be seen in this kind of context, was it? It was shown in a camera angle. Cliff edge. Got it. House of the Dead 2 skybox doesn't help. Yep. Suffer like G did. Mr. Spencer, welcome. Welcome. Welcome to nonsense. Pure and absolute nonsense. Am I right in thinking, because it's getting late UK time, but I seem to think the final chapter is only like, yeah, it's only 10 minutes, so we'll go for it. I'm alright, mate. How are you doing? How is things? We'll go for our man Billy again. Sonny's having a great time, Mr. Spencer. Loving every second of seeing his man Billy here. Fingers crossed for you, man. You're going to finish this game for me. Not tonight. I will finish Train Derailment, and then I'll have to call it because it's getting late. Sorry. Billy and Rebecca discovered a ropeway under the church, a huge bat habitat. What? And rode it down to a factory, but then the game prologue ended.
The problem down there. Let's go.
Rebecca, you're supposed to say the root of the problem. Come on. No, a bat habitat. What? Hey guys, we get to relive the magic elevator again. Although somewhat hilariously, am I right in thinking the actual skybox is different now?
Up there, watch out!
Slightly different to how it's presented in beginnings. See, there you go. There's the cliff look. Here you got a Wii 2. It's emulated Dolphin, but there's Shed 4. Look. Ah, there it is. Where is it? I'm sorry, I was trying to. Begone Eliminator. Right, yeah, so the hallway that we were pointing out earlier is no longer rendered in Train Derailment 3. Use the Dolphin Emu free cam things. Yeah, I could do. You through some sort of like trainer program or whatever, I think you can actually do that. Yeah, I don't have any of them installed, but yeah, there it is. It's not there. The corridor that should be there is not there. Yeah, so it should when we did Beginnings 2. Basically, where I'm using the mouse pointer here is showing up. Yeah, that's right. Showed the corridor to the ropeway actually rendered, but with one of the walls missing, so you could see straight into Umbrella Chronicles is faithful to his source material. That's indeed, and the training magic elevator is there. There it is. I'm literally pointing at it, so there cannot be any doubt. There is the cliff. Look there. It's there. So anybody who tells you, and there are people who tell you on the internet, that the top floor of the magic elevator works, it's fully canon. That's why. Look, there, it exists. I'm not going to go through this anymore with you guys. Where is it? A wormhole to other dimensions.
Get down using this.
Look at that. Wormhole. You know, from someone who was, you know, part of the Resident Evil community back in when this was first released, and working with, you know, working with people at Resident Evil Horror and that, and drawing up graphs and, you know, God, where's me? I lost my mouse there. Drawing up extensive maps and diagrams to try and justify how it could all be on the side of a cliff and the management training facilities at the top, and it's a straight shaft, honest. It's just comical to see it all in effect now, being anything but plausible. Is the turbo left from Star Trek? Well, that's it. It's on a Hellmouth like Buffy, yeah. You've put more thought into this than anyone has Capcom. Well, exactly. Someone has to take that burden, AJ. That's the thing, and it is all canon. Could you imagine me working for Capcom? What would my role be? No, thank you, Mr. Spencer. Absolutely not for that. Look at those monsters!
Here it comes!
That's it.
Here too.
You will descend into the engine room. Yep. So look at this. So in the funny thing is, Beginnings 1 is actually more geographically accurate than the game it's lifting its content from. Yeah, it is a neat little detail, and not many people know you can go back to those. You can go back to that room, or at least, you know, use that. Use the monitors. I remember the first time I ever played this. Bearing in mind I'd already had a few Stellars by this point, because I actually do remember the night it came out. It was November 30th, 2007. And it was a Friday, and I was just waiting all day at work to get home and get playing it. I was so excited to see, you know, what they were going to do with the Umbrella's End scenario and that, and of course you have to go and unlock it, and it was just, I was trying to get as much done as I could. What the fuck is this? What is this? It's geographically accurate to 0, something, you know it. The entire train derailment 3 is just set in a parallel world. It's like the dark dimension in Silent Hill or whatever. Okay, I can. February 14th, 2004. No road markers, I'm afraid, people. Spencer had me assassinated.
Marcus? But you're dead.
10 years ago, Spencer had me assassinated and stole all of my research.
Time to die, Doctor.
However, something wondrous happened. The T-virus fused with
version
the
of Marcus,
leeches
because he doesn't have the
and brought
robes.
me back from the darkness of death. Now, I will have my revenge on Umbrella, and the world will burn in an inferno of hate.
So why are you telling Rebecca? Because and then so then Rebecca can withhold this information later. I thought you got a grenade launcher from this guy. Don't just stand there, you fools. Move! You're in a loop. Oh, that's it. Just wait. Dead man's click every time. Take that herb because I should say he's not far off being dead. Yeah.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel, please evacuate immediately.
Hypothetical question to everyone. This is the third Chronicles game. It has a guide and boat trip. What would the title be? It's a train derailment. Cannon derailment. There you go.
Great. Come on, move! The hell is that thing?
Billy, be careful! It's catching up!
Neptune Chronicles, featuring glorious 3D remakes of Confidential Report.
Doesn't know when to give up.
What on earth is this?
How am I supposed to do that?
It must have some weak spot. We need to find a way to keep it there.
The only thing good about this is the music in the background is good. But it's so drowned out with the sort of environmental audio and everything like that. It's just such a massive nothing. I don't actually know what I'm supposed to shoot there. Is it the thing on the top? A Lego Monopoly scenario. Marcus got outplayed so hard by my boy Spencer. Yep. Yeah, the best part about the sequence is the remix of all that. I mean, that's the one thing you have to say about Umbrella Chronicles is the music is exceptional pretty much all the way through it. And Darkside as well. You know, Darkside's got some great remixes of classic themes.
It doesn't like sunlight. Bring it. We better keep our distance. Over here, freak.
Don't run away, we had it cornered. What are you doing?
What's with this thing?
Yes. Hey Queenie, feast on this. Oh, okay. Just fall down then.
I guess it's time to say goodbye. People are waiting for me. Officially, Lieutenant Billy Cohen is dead.
Rebecca, thank you.
And they just throw salt, yeah.
The pair overcame impossible odds and made it out alive. Lucky, I suppose. Since the event, Billy Cohen has gone missing, while Rebecca is about to enter a new nightmare as she heads for the mansion.
Nick, how dare you say that? I have it on authority from people on Twitter, no less, that the geography of that Shinkawa artwork is correct, and I'm going to trust them over trusting you. Unfortunately, it just has to be said. Well, on that bombshell, that's where we shall leave it. What have we got in the archives? Just briefly before we go. That's where it crashed last time, so it'll probably go again. Because they go there later, Yoke, and the fire's been completely put out by the umbrella fire extinguishing device that's mentioned in a file. Here, look, it's just right there. You take the elevator to 4F of the hospital and come out in the Baker residence. That is in Umbrella Chronicles 3, of course. You can get some profile, there we go. The management training facility has been abandoned since James Marcus's death in 1998. There it is, black and white for everybody. Darkside Chronicles next. At some point, I guess. I was actually halfway through Game of Oblivion, wasn't I? And I had started Operation Javier, but just time, like everything. Time always intrudes. Had a free evening tonight, so that's how I've been able to squeeze this one in. But that is where we shall leave it. I did a little bit more than I thought I was going to do, and it's nice that the emulation behaved itself in the end there. So thanks everybody for stopping by. I no longer need to do 0 now in the Road to Village. That is completed. But I jest, I will still do 0. But there we go. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Thanks for being patient while I was just working through those niggles at the beginning. And enjoy 0 as you play it yourself. And feel free to come and join us with the discussion on the Discords. and whatnot, and I will see you very soon for whatever it is we do next. I need to get back on to Seamless HD, Project N64, Claire B? Leon B, to finish up collecting those EX files. So, yes. See you all very soon. Take care. Have a good rest of the week.